Well, when Tina Satchwell went missing in 2017, there were searches of coastline and forest carried out. There was harvesting of CCTV footage. There were door-to-door inquiries carried out. There was canvassing of ports and airports over many years. But of course, we later found out that Tina lay wrapped in a black plastic sheet, buried under the stairs of her home after being murdered by the man who claimed to love her and denied ever lifting a finger on her. It's under 1 week since Richard Satchwell was convicted of his wife's 2017 murder. At the sentence hearing, which concluded here in the last few minutes, Tina's niece, Sarah Howard, described her aunt as a caring, genuine person who was loyal to all of those she loved. She said having Tina's name tarnished during the trial was extremely difficult, and she told the court that she would never get over the defendant offering her the very chest freezer he used to store her aunt's remains in. She asked the court to consider not just the crime but the deceit that followed, the cover-up for years, and the false hope that Satchwell gave the Dingavan family that one day Tina may turn up. It of course took them 8 years to get justice for Tina, and we can now hear from Superintendent Amory Toomey, who took over this case in 2021, who called for a case review and who was a central figure in helping secure Richard Satchwell's conviction.
While no resolution can erase the pain of loss, we sincerely hope that the conclusion of this case brings some measure of comfort to Tina's family. We extend our deepest gratitude to the witnesses in this case and all of those who assisted us throughout the investigation. Your assistance formed an essential part of the journey. We would like to acknowledge the support of the wider community, especially those in Fermoy and YOUGHAL. Finally, we, the investigation team, are happy that justice has been served for Tina.
Well, Lorraine Howard in her victim impact evidence said that Richard Satchwell wanted Tina where he could still have the ultimate control over her under the stairs of their home, and she called him a monster and a master manipulator. She told the court that no punishment would ever be enough for him. Of course, the judge had no discretion when sentencing Richard Satchwell, and he sentenced him to the mandatory term of life in prison for murder. Before that, we heard from Richard Satchwell's barrister, Senior Counsel Brendan Grehan, who told the court that he was given instructions that his client intends to appeal his conviction, that he still claimed that he did not intend to murder Tina, and that Richard Satchwell wanted the court to know that despite what was heard during the trial in the defence, that he mounted that Tina was a lovely person. And legal aid was today extended for the purpose of his appeal application. Colette.